they need to sell drugs because this is a stoner movie.
Yeah. And they have to
So-
come up with 10% of $1 million,
Which
which
is-
by our calculations is fucking impossible, man.
They aren't drug dealers.
No.
They're fundraisers,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So they're going to steal the forms and forge them. Highly illegal, but is very easy to do.
Apparently.
They buy bikes to give out free samples, which is hilarious. Why does Thurgood buy a bicycle built for two? Because it looks hilarious on screen.
Pretty much.
Oh, and then they go to the club to give out free samples. I do love the song in the club, the I'm in love with Mary Jane,
Yeah.
which is a cover of a Rick James song,
Nice.
which is better. And Rick James was a fan of Mary Jane.
Obviously.
And
It's a
cocaine.
big-time character in Chappelle Show.
Yes, Rick James is also a fan of cocaine and crack cocaine, probably other drugs, and also
Candy.
and also capturing and torturing a woman for a week, which he went to jail for.
That ain't good.
That ain't good, Rick James. But you know what they say? Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
Yeah. yeah.
That club is weird, right?
Definitely.
It seems very dead.
Yeah.
It seems like a set, which it obviously is.
Right. Yeah.
It's a weird, like, if you look at that scene too much and it's like pay attention to it too much, it's really just took me out of the movie. Like, immediately, I'm like, this is a weird club scene.
yeah.
And who really gives out that much pot? I mean, they got it for free, but who's giving it out like that?
Right.
Nobody.
Nobody.
Nobody's giving
Ever.
it
I
out.
would never trust somebody
Nobody.
giving out all
Yeah.
this free pot. No way.
Everybody gets lifted, and Mr. Nice Guy is a hit. They're making $20K a week already.
Yeah.
They had to go full time. Scarface buys Killer, which is
Yep.
a waste of money, according to Thurgood.
Yep.
Brian buys Jerry Garcia in a pouch.
Which right now seems like a way bigger waste of money, but it will come into play later in the movie.
But it wasn't from Jerry Garcia's brother. It was from the actor Andy Garcia's brother,
Yeah.
which is hilarious.
Yeah.
That is such a well-written line. It is
Definitely.
no, it's from Andy Garcia's brother. For $400, a bag of sand. Very, very. They shouldn't be spending. They should be saving, obviously. They get the Sir Smokes-a-Lot endorsement, which is a big deal.
Yeah.
It's a big deal. Got to get Sir Smokes-a-Lot.
Hilarious.
His endorsement, yeah. And that pisses off Samson. Of course it does.
Obviously.
I mean, he's the guy that's running the weed business and a little bit more than that in New
Yeah.
York City. How about Killer getting high? Don't do that to your pet.
Don't do that to your pet.
That's very mean to your pet. They can't consent to doing drugs, so
Yep.
don't do that to your pet. Even though most people have done that to their pet. Don't do that to your pet though.
Yep.
Don't. It's still funny. Killer totally chills out, goes to the under the sink to get the dog food.
Yep.
Where you see that fake paw, which reminded me of Triumph, the insult comic dog, big time,
Definitely.
which is very funny. And Killer just flies on out that window.
yeah.
So this is where it is like that weed literally makes you fly.
Yeah.
Because we watched them watch Killer fly out the window.
Right.
So it's
This
a real
weed is amazing.
weed gives you wings. That's for sure.
yep.
Sir Smokes-a-Lot. I want to talk to Samson. Kind of rocks.
Yeah, obviously.
I kind of
It's
like
so
that song.
good.
I
The
kind of like
video
that.
is hilarious.
Punching
Everything
those guys.
is weed. Yeah. Punching the guys. It's got weed lampshades, weed clothes, weed walls.
I love seeing Chappelle channeling his inner Eddie Murphy and playing multiple characters
Yeah.
in this movie. It's very Chappelle Show-esque, which is you kind of see like the basis of the formula of Chappelle Show in this movie. And Sir Smokes-a-Lot is hilarious.
Yeah, obviously.
It's absolutely hilarious.
Fly me to the moon.
Absolutely hilarious. Sir Smokes-a-Lot should get his own spin-off
He's
movie.
got the 4 gold teeth
Yep.
in the front that have weed etched into them.
I just love when he punches those dudes at the end
Yeah.
of the music video
Love
for
it.
no reason
No reason.
whatsoever. I absolutely love that. You want to go to prison with Kenny?
I don't personally, but yeah, let's get to that.
Let's get that. Good night, fish. That's very funny. Very funny. And then when the boys visit him and they ask Kenny to show them his mean face,
Yeah.
and they all laugh.
Yeah. Yep.
They all
Thurgood's
laugh.
the only one that tries not to. The other two can't help it.
It is not good. It is not good.
It's not good.
Kenny, how long can you make it in jail?
5, 6:30.
That is one of the many lines of this movie that makes me laugh every time.
Every time.
His delivery of it, Harlan Williams' delivery of that line is unbelievable.
So good.
It's so good. Did you know Harlan Williams created and starred in a kids show
I did not.
called The Puppy Dog Pals?
That's awesome.
Yes, it's two pugs that go on crazy adventures, and he is their like owner, Bob.
Nice.
It's well worth the watch if you ever are around children and want to watch a show.
Sounds good.
It's well worth the watch. It's very Harlan Williams, subtly very Harlan Williams while you watch that show. Kenny is not made for prison.
No.
He is not made for prison. Thank God for the Squirrel Master.
Yeah.
Not thank God for Nasty Nate.
No. 666, Mark of the Beast.
Oh, give me that fruit cup. And he's like, if I have give it to you today, I'm gonna have to give it to you every day.
And I won't get all my vitamins.
Back off, Nasty Nate. That's my bitch. If anyone's gonna stab him, it's gonna be me. Thanks,
I'm
Squirrel.
somebody's bitch.
Somebody's bitch. You hear that? I'm somebody's bitch. That second visitation, Kenny has changed his tone a little bit.
Yes, he has.
He's all for the weed selling.
Yep.
Because,
Good.
before...
Go.
What are you waiting for?
Weed. Good. Great.
Harlan Williams, secret star of this movie. He's got so little screen time compared to the other actors, but he makes every minute on screen count.
Definitely.
Harlan Williams, maybe it's just because he's got some of the weirdest humor out there. Maybe that's why he hasn't been crazily huge, successful on a massive worldwide scale. But he is funny enough to be that big of a celebrity. He just isn't, which is unfortunate because I love me some Harlan Williams.
For sure.
It's the weirdest stand-up. Have you watched this stand-up? It's some of the weirdest stuff you're ever going to see. Go out and find some Harlan Williams stand-up.
Sure.
Do it. I would be remiss if we don't talk about the shower scene.
Yeah.
There's tons of man butt in there.
There is.
Tons of man butt. And again, Squirrel Squirrel Master to the rescue. He drops that soap. What are you doing, Kenny?
What are you doing?
What are you doing? Is this thing
do
all
you
by
think,
myself?
Do you think that was his natural, beautiful voice?
Yes, I do. I definitely do. Kenny's butthole was in constant jeopardy.
Constant jeopardy. But we were making money.
Yes.
That's such a funny transition. But we were making money.
Kenny does get the bad news that the Squirrel Master is going to be released in 11 days.
Yikes.
So the movie has a deadline now.
Yep.
They can't just be stoners and leave Kenny in jail and forget about him.
Nope. No more pearl necklaces.
Obviously, you missed the point of that story. Finally, we have a deadline and that calendar with Nasty Nate.
Yep.
What a weird thing to put in this movie.
Yeah.
It's just like, let's put this in the movie. We're going to let Harlan Williams just ad-lib and be weird.
Yep.
And he did. And it was funny.
It was funny, for sure.
Naughty jungle of love. So a big part of this movie is going through the different types of stoners.
Yeah.
One of the most famous sequences is those exaggerated archetypes like the Enhancer, Jon Stewart on weed, which arguably the most famous line from this movie. Have you ever seen a $20 bill? On weed.
It's the only way to see it, man.
What's that guy doing in the bushes? SEAL Team Go.
Red Team Go. Red Team Go.
Red Team
What's
Go.
he doing? I don't know.
The Scavenger, got to get that A+ top-notch cameo in there with Snoop Dogg.
100%. The best cameo, for sure.
Yes.
Just comes out of the woodworks and starts just... just like 20 puffs out of this joint. And then Brian tries to get it back. He's like, damn, I haven't even hit this shit yet.
I haven't hit this
And
motherfucker
he
yet.
blows it out and then takes another 9 rips out that thing. Like, I just love it because Snoop is probably got to be like the least mooch weed smoker of all time.
Yeah.
But he is the biggest mooch in this movie
Yes.
ever. Like, there's no puff pass with a joint. That's only with blunts. So you don't do that with a joint. But he just sucks that whole thing down.
Hands him back that rezzed up roach.
Yeah,
It's nothing left.
You know we sell this. That's a shame.
That's a shame.
I just quit smoking yesterday. I love that so much.
And like I said, that was actual weed that he was smoking. There is a story that after that scene was shot, like all the security on set surrounded Snoop Dogg, and our director thought like, oh shit, they're going to arrest Snoop Dogg. That wasn't the case. They just wanted his autograph.
Nice. Nice.
They
That's
just
awesome.
wanted his autograph. The You Should Have Been There Smoker, the second biggest cameo in the movie, Willie Nelson, right?
Yep.
Willie Nelson did not use condoms.
Yeah, he did not.